Education is a powerful tool, and as Americans, we often take that for granted. Women have the privilege to voice their opinion in America and take advantage of that. Whereas women in other countries often get punished for even voicing their opinions. And as women in America, we never stop to think how some women are just punished for even giving their opinion, let alone trying to receive an education. And you never take certain things for granted. Somebody who really stood out to me was Michelle Obama. She's a very special women activist, and she paved the way for women's education, and she brought notice again to women's rights that kind of like vanished after so many years. Michelle Obama was born in Chicago, where there was violence all around, but she made sure she kept up with her education. Being the daughter of a pump operator and a Democratic captain, her mother was the secretary of Spiegel, so she kind of had education all around her. Michelle also was an honor student. She started as early as in 6th grade. She took gifted classes learning different language to going to a magnet school for gifted kids. After graduating high school, she went on to follow her brother to Princeton, where she graduated cum laude in 1985 in sociology. Michelle Obama is more than just your average first lady. Even after marrying Barack Obama, Michelle would not let her husband's fame keep her from getting her point across. Michelle had raised different awarenesses for many causes, such as childhood obesity, a better education, and many more projects to come. But the awareness that really stood out to me was the speech she gave about women's rights and women's equal education. Michelle delivered a speech in Doho, Porto on a Wednesday during a 7-day tour in the Middle Eastern countries. There she promoted Let Girls Learn. This speech was one of her first speeches that would later have an impact on how we handle our women and girls' education worldwide. Michelle states that we cannot address our girls' education crisis until we address the cultural norms and practices that devalue women's intelligence. That silence voices that limits their ambition. This crisis that women are privileged enough to get secondary education like we are in America. Michelle also states that it's all about attitude and do the parents believe that their daughters are worthy enough to receive a higher education like their sons. Michelle also quoted, if we truly want to get our girls into class, that we need to change the norms, our attitudes, and also an outlook on outdated laws and traditions. Michelle, many betterments, she has teamed up with other activists like Charlize Theron and to promote this awareness, to give the message worldwide, to urge girls to stay into school. This is a powerful message because she's an activist for many things. She is paving the way for women so that they stay foreground and not the background. The First Lady also launched the video and social media hashtag 62 Million Girls as part of Girls Rising, a global campaign to increase awareness that 62 million girls who did not have access to education. Michelle Obama has made a huge impact on today's society, not just breaking barriers as being the first African American First Lady, but she actually has let her voice be heard and is promoting a betterment for not just women, but for other minorities as well. She stated, "There's nothing more attractive than a smart woman," and this message is powerful to me. Well, not just me, but other young women in the world. And this advice is a message that can really go a long way. Even though the Obamas are getting ready to step out of office, Michelle's message will still continue in impacting society. And as women in America, it is our job to continue this message and speak up for women in countries that aren't able to speak up for themselves, empowering each other to be better and to be stronger women, and to make a world a better place for women's sake. Thank you.